But people in the neighborhood, Greek neighborhood, can tell I'm not one of them. And I get the stares and all that.
So you really feel like there's reverse racism?
Yeah, they're totally... They watch me when I'm in a convenience store. I'm just trying to buy,
Whitey's going to steal from us.
It feels like it.
Yeah.
Just trying to buy some Hostess, apple pie cakes. I'm not going to shoplift anything.
I know you're not. I know we can trust you. Earl, you still get that? Do people watch you because you're black?
Oh, yeah, all the time. The second I walk in the store, hi, can I help? I mean, very over-eager to help me and try to...
Have you ever shoplifted?
Never. Never even thought about it.
Pussy.
Have you, Dave?
Of course.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I used to shoplift all the time. I shoplift starting lineup sports action figures.
Yeah.
I've had maybe over 2,000 packages of gum.
It is an incredible thrill when you're a kid. When you're walking that point of no return through that door, it just feels fantastic. Go ahead, Pepper. What do you got for us, brother?
Yeah, I was shoplifting beer in college. That's fun.
All right, come on in, Pepper. I want to hear about you and your terrible... Because he's still in college. So
this could have been this week.
Today.
This could have been last night. Where would you shoplift from?
I would go into the Stop and Shop, and the beer aisle didn't have any cameras on it.
Right.
And I would just run in and take a 12-pack of like Natural Ice or Pabst, put it in my bag, and just walk right out with it.
You realize this is probably alcoholism. That if it is worth being arrested for, so you don't have to stay sober, you are probably an alcoholic.
Well, it was a Friday night, and I had no money.
Right.
I was broke, and I needed to have a couple drinks.
You know to come to me now, right? You know Daddy will pay your money. As long as you're going to school and I find out you're in classes, I am going to make sure you not only have your books paid for, I'll spend the money for you.
I would shoplift my books, too.
Or else, you know what? Iraq might be the spot for you. You really might need to be in a firefight in the sand.
You better give up the theft.
How long ago was this?
Between 2002 2004.
Yeah. So, not all that long. How long have you been in school now? You a doctor? Because you're still in school, right?
I am finishing up this semester, I think.
And how many years now? 6?
I think it's 5, and I took a year off.
Yeah. So that's 6. So I can help you with your college math.
How much did you case the joint where you realized there was no cameras in the beer aisle?
2 or 3 days, maybe.
So
2 or 3 times I've been there, then I figured out I could.
I'd much rather deal dope than I would, and even fucking say to someone, I don't give a fuck where you get the money. You owe it to me, steal it. Go steal it from your mother right now.
I think Pepper does that, too, fortunately.
No.
Steal from your mother?
No, I don't steal from
You never stole from your family?
No.
I did.
Yeah.
I stole
They
from
run the stop and go.
Oh.
I stole from my grandmother.
Everyone steals from their grandmother.
I felt so bad.
I know. It's a bad feeling, but she's got all those fucking 20s in her purse. What's the big deal?
That's exactly what I need.
What is she going to spend it on? More hair product? I got a problem here I need to fucking solve.
Junior year of high school, I really, really needed some pot. And I just went over. But the thing was, I went over pretending I was visiting her.
Yeah.
And talking to her, and she was so excited, you never visit me. What are you here for? And as soon as
your purse,
she went out,
cough it up.
When she got up to get me some peanut M&Ms, boom, $20 is mine.
Mm.
I feel terrible about it to this day.
Why don't you pay her back?
Nah,
I don't have it.
Why don't you come up with a 20 spot for her? Yeah. Whose mom was it? Was it Beanie's mom?
Yeah, that's the only one. I mean, my dad did have a mom. She's long gone.
Oh, my dad's test tube, baby. Here's Paul. Paul, you're Ron and Fez.
1867, boys.
Yeah, brother, what's happening?
Hey, Pepper, out of all the beers you would steal if you worked up the courage to, why would Natural Ice be first on your list?
Well, he's watching himself. He's watching himself.
It's stronger than the other beers.
Yeah.
How come you didn't go for Natty Ice, then?
I did say Natural Ice, didn't I?
Yeah, he did.
I thought you said Natural Light.
Nah, fuck that.
No. So you needed it. Did you feel terrible about it, or you were okay with it?
Well, no. Well, one time I stole 2 12-packs, and I drank one, and I sold the rest off $1 a can at a party. So it was all right. But, yeah, I guess I needed it.
First of all, who sells at a party? You're supposed to give beer out at a party. What are you, fucking suddenly Yankee Stadium now? You're walking around.
We're paying
Ice go, man! Ice go!
$1 a beer, too.
They were paying it. I was surprised.
I mean, no, what I'm trying to say is that almost sounds like 70s prices. I think you could get a little bit more.
Not for Natural Ice.
Stop it, French. The baby was just there. Darren, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, guys, back when I was in high school, there was a particular convenience store we would go into after school every day, and there was a display of 40s of beer, and we all had big, thick jackets on. We'd put a couple down the front of our pants, and we did it every day, and the display would be almost gone, and they would never understand. You know, we couldn't figure out why.
You know, you got a little too much room in the front of your pants when you can fit a tall boy down there. Now you got a problem. Jim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, we used to steal pornos. They used to have them on the paper rack. You take a porno, stick it in the paper, and then buy the paper for $0.25.
You know, porno is like gold to you when you're a little kid. There's nothing like it. We would have porno and form an entire fort around it based on our love of one certain magazine that we just fucking looked at for weeks at a time.
And when your first porn tape is like stitched into my brain. Love Potion number 99. I remember the girls, and I actually still to this day will spank it to some of those scenes.
Thinking about it?
I've watched fucking 700 porns and probably seen over 10,000 different scenes. And the 4 or 5 that are in Love Potion number 99 will still pop up. It's unbelievable. And I remember the first time.
Who doesn't remember their first?
Yeah, when you have your first orgasm, you're like, oh, fuck.
It's broke.
Yeah.
I just fucking ripped it now.
God.
I fucked around too much.
I'm done.
Yeah.
How am I going to tell my mom?
Yeah. This is bad. Look what's happened to my piss. I'm pissing butter. Oh, my God. What have I done? Here's Bill. Bill, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hey, guys.
Yeah.
Hello?
What's up, man?
Yeah, it's Bill.
That's why I said your name, Bill. Go ahead. What can we do for you, buddy?
Okay, listen. We used to do, who could do the most outrageous theft. So we went to Toys R Us once. I walked out with a 4x5 dollhouse for my kid that I had to walk out on the sole of my foot because I pushed it past the cashier while I paid for something else. Weighed about 35 pounds.
So you shoplifted while you had your children with you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that is fucking gypsy time. You are now a gypsy. Phil, you're on Ron and Fez.
We had a whole complicated plan for stealing kegs back in college. We'd bring in a crew of 5 or 6, assign each one a cashier or a manager to distract, ask them where's the bologna and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, one of us would be wheeling it out the front door. Right
rolling a keg out. Well,
yeah,
that is awesome.
You know, it's really not like shoplifting, but down in Trainer, PA, you could get the fucking sidecars, the trains fucking open, and there would be beer fucking trains. I don't know how these local boys know, but you get the call, beer trains are in. We'd be down there, and you get this shit open, and you're doing it in the pitch dark, and all this, and you don't know what kind of beer you're getting, right? But that fucking, those fucking train fucking security will beat the fuck out of you. I mean, it's not like a cop catching you to take you in. It'll be just a guy who hits you with a fucking club until you're knocked out. So your fucking adrenaline was running like you were already on meth, plus you were on meth. So, but there's something about a fucking hot, ripped off beer that just doesn't feel any better. Just doesn't feel any better. Here's Dennis. Dennis, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, I stole a 32-inch color television.
Yeah.
I walked right out the front door with it.
What kind of store?
It was a Walmart.
No, anybody steals with Walmarts is okay with me.
Oh, I've stolen so many footballs. Every Thanksgiving, we need another football. Right at Kmart.
And your mom's not going to buy for you?
No. Because they get mad because I lose them all. Because I bring it over to the cousin's house.
Yeah.
And then I leave it there at the cousin's.
Right.
And then they pretend.
Where's that football?
No, the thing is, and then my cousins pretend that they don't have it.
Right.
And I know somewhere in their garage they have fucking 87 footballs.
Why wouldn't they?
They just look.
Sam, you're on the phone.
Yeah, I used to steal money from my mom. She used to collect rent for an apartment place we lived in. And I was so pathetic when I was a kid that I used to give it to the cute girl on the bus and hope that she'd like me.
Did she? Yeah,
No.
normally girls go for guys that treat her like whores. Here's $20. Let me see your vagina.
One time my mom gave me, oh man, this is terrible.
Go ahead, tell the story.
She gave me, she was sick for, really ill for a couple weeks, and she needed to get some products, so she gave me her ATM card and her access code and said, take some money out and get me some, I need my prescriptions, I need some pills, I need like a heated water bottle, you know, all these things. And so she said, take out $200, and I took out about $360. Gave her the $200, kept the $160, and that was a very fun weekend.
Isn't it terrible?
Isn't
it fucking terrible?
Honestly, someone fucking put a knife in my throat right now.
It's just awful how exciting it is to get money that doesn't belong to you.
Yeah.
I think I even told the story before about the old Italian lady that ran this little fucking store, and I'm having dinner with my family. Someone gonna be like 9th grade or something, 8th grade, and fucking there's a knock at the door. This fucking kid, I know, I ain't say his name, Bob, Mr. Phone, and he opens up this fucking person. He goes, "Come on, let's go." I go, "I'm eating with my family." He goes like this, and he opens up this like fucking change purse, just packed with fucking 20s. You know, it looks like so much money to a kid. I'm like, I'm eating fast. I'm fucking eating. I'm running back down. I'm fucking eating again. Door fucking knocks again. It's the guy who runs this fucking hoagie shop grocery store and his mother. Oh, she's crying. They go, "Where's that boy? We have seen him with you before." I'm like, who? And I'm bringing up every other name. What do you mean, Wardy? Who are you talking about? Berkey? You know, anything else. He was in the store. The purse is missing. I fucking said to these people, hey, I haven't seen him. I don't think he's the type to steal. I go back, finish the meal, meet him. We fucking go get an OZ, bunch of fucking food. And I mean, it took years to go, hey, I wonder what that old lady needed that money for. Maybe that was for rent. And I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't need money. My friend didn't need money. There was nothing but youthful meanness behind this. But never once did I go, hey, we got to get the fucking money back. All I thought of, we need to spend this money as fast as humanly fucking possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got to be wasted.
Absolutely. And then you get paranoid that it might be traceable.
No,
so
I never did that.
Really?
No, I don't even like paranoid people. You're either fucking in or you're out with me. I don't fucking like to hear it. What if we get caught? There's only one answer. You keep your fucking mouth shut. Don't fucking start, you know. And again, maybe that's why I fucking turned it off. But like years later, I did lay there and go like this. Holy shit. You know what? It's not easy to make rent. That money had to be for some reason. Why would she have all that fucking cash on her?
Yeah.
You know?
That's depressing.
Then I thought maybe I should do something. I go, no, she got to be dead by now. I need my sleep. Yeah. Here's Tony. Tony, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie B. There's I used to know where my grandmother used to keep some spending cash, and I found this little envelope, you know, from the bank, and I looked inside, and I saw what looked like a bunch of 1s and 5s, and I thought I was taking about $30. Turns out I took about $450.
Wow.
And this is a story that still gets told around about how my grandmother just completely misplaced this envelope one time.
Wow, and does it kill you now?
What's that? Oh, Jesus, man. Every time it gets brought up at, like, a Thanksgiving, I've got to sit there and play, oh, silly grandma. But, oh, my God, when I got it home and I started looking and I started seeing the big C notes on the bottom, I went, oh, my God. I thought I took $30 or something like that, and I took...
Now, you ever think about making it up to her, getting her something nice?
What do you do? Here, hey, Grandma, I thought I'd buy a $450 present.
Yes, for no reason. You just go over sometime at Christmas now that you can afford it.
That's his guilt talking, that he immediately thinks everyone will assume it was me that took the money if I buy a nice gift.
Just say things have been going good. I want to make this up to you. You know, the whole thing about making amends doesn't mean you need to fucking spill your guts and prove to her she's got shit for a grandchild. Think about her a little bit. Let her live the fucking fantasy that you're not a fucking maniac, fucking thief. Make her think in her last years here, you turn yourself into something. Oh, I would always lie to my grand. Oh, yeah, things are working out great. Yeah, things are going real great. I'm a day trader is what I am. Jeff, you're Ron and Fez.
1621, buddies.
What do you got for us, pal?
Okay, I got an awful getting caught story. Me and my friends would go out, and we would get away with everything, stealing everything at every mall. So by myself, I had one of those starter jackets, which has a pouch in it. So I figured I'd just take a deck of cards. I need a deck of cards. I put it in my pouch, and I get caught. The security guard, the undercover guy, brings me to the back. They call my parents. They threaten me the whole time. They say you have to purchase it. And I see I got pinochle cards. I didn't even get the right deck of cards. Not only was I caught, I got the worst deck of cards ever, and they made me pay for them.
Yeah, any of that kind of stuff when your parents find out that you're a fucking dealer or a thief or the way you fucking treat other people, it's always terrible. Oh, just when you see that heartbreak in their face.
Candy store owner told on me, to my mom, the owner of Jean Louise Chocolates and Candies in Spring Lake, told my mom I had stolen some swizzle sticks, which I was extremely upset about. Sugar.
Did you supposed to say he was a liar?
What's that?
Do you call him a liar to your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's all you can do.
She doesn't trust me, though, anymore.
I know she doesn't trust you. She almost apologizes to me every time I talk to her for like, thank you so much. But I can tell in the back of her fucking thing she's saying, I'm sorry. I did as well as I could. I gave him everything that I could do.